As unfortunate as it is, UFC fighters make less money than you might think. In 2022, the UFC made a revenue of $1.14 billion, their highest ever recorded revenue, and a profit of $387 million. But they also cut what they pay fighters by $32.8 million. This seems unfair, right? Back in 2015, the UFC made a deal with Reebok, stopping fighters from having their own sponsors. Fighters like Brandon Chop say they lost a lot of money because of this. The UFC's money dealings are handled discreetly, but lawsuits have brought some info out. It turns out the UFC plans to keep fighter pay at about 20%, and they control around 90% of the MMA market. This makes it hard for other groups to compete. To stay on top, the UFC engages in deceptive conduct. When other events happen, they schedule their own events to mess with them. They also own most of the best fighters, making it even harder for others to be noticed. This isn't just a problem in the US. Fighters from other countries also struggle to get good deals outside the UFC. Unlike boxing, MMA doesn't have strong rules to protect fighters. There's no Alley Act in MMA like in boxing. Some fighters sign with certain groups or managers to get noticed by the UFC. But, as shown in the case of Graham Boned and Cage Warriors, it doesn't always mean better deals. Some people say UFC fighters get a lot of attention, but the video questions if it's really fair for everyone. Some fighters get more attention than others. Bonuses are something people talk about, but the video says these are included in the 20% the UFC plans to pay fighters. Many fighters feel these bonuses are not enough for their hard work. Leaving the UFC is hard for fighters. Contracts make it tough, and the UFC can match offers even after contracts end. Other groups can't compete with the UFC's money. While recent lawsuits show some problems, the video suggests that real change in MMA might take a while.
If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. Stay tuned for more content.